Welcome, Taurus. I'm Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your Angel Tarot and Oracle card reading for the week of April the 20th to the 27th, 2020. I truly want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, sharing, and most of all, subscribing. Please be careful. Make sure you're subscribed and you click the option ALL and make the bell ring so that you get notified when any of your favorite readers or YouTube creators are out here for you to view. Unfortunately, there is some restructuring going on in the back office of YouTube, and some subscribers are being removed if they're not active or the little robot detects or thinks they're not active. So it's not always accurate. So be sure that you have subscribed properly, or you could lose some of us along the way. Now, as you know, this is a collective general reading. Every single card and the energy that they carry may not resonate with every single one of you, but take what you can from it. If you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, then I invite and welcome you to click the little icon in the top right hand corner of my video, and it will take you directly to my website where you can see the services that I offer. All the other information is posted below this video in the information box. A simple email to me can start this process moving forward and schedule it. Now, I am doing the actual Celtic cross spread. You've seen me do a variation of this, but I am actually doing the real Celtic cross spread today, and I'm changing things up for you. Variety is always nice to spice us up a little bit. Now, this is the all over, as usual, the crowning energy, but over top of that is what crosses this reading. Okay, now this is the energy coming in above you again, and the possibilities coming into you, the energy below you, what lies below you, what comes in from the past, what lies behind you, and coming in towards you, what lies in the future. Now, we have, this is where you are right now, yourself. This is your environment around you, what's going on, and this is your fears and hopes and your final outcome card. In addition, I have also included the four Lenormand, which I always use, one tea leaf card, and the final outcome will be my focus message for you. So here we go. Starting with your all over crowning energy where you are in this reading right now. The central issue of this reading is the Four of Swords. And this is telling me that maybe, you need to spend some time on your own. And I know so many of us are, but maybe you're in a house with others that, you feel trapped, even though, it is your home and they're your family and you love them or people around you. You may need to just go off into a room on your own or out on the balcony or outside in the yard or whatever, out to the garage, whatever you need to do to take some time for yourself to de-stress and just be with yourself. Now, for some of you, you may actually need rest. Okay, you may need to get more sleep. I'm on social media all the time, and all I hear are all these women saying, "Oh my gosh, I got up at 2 o'clock and I can't seem to sleep, and I'm up at 4 o'clock and I'm up at whatever." So some of you are allowing the noise of the outside world to clutter your mind and keep you awake. So do whatever it is that you need to do to make yourself relax before you go to bed, whether it's meditate, whether it's listen to beautiful sleep music, nature, water, whatever it is, it's telling me that you need to get your rest. Now, some of you, may actually be under the weather, and it's important, and that's how we recharge ourselves and regenerate ourselves and our immune system, by getting rest. So you need more sleep, it's telling me, okay? And that's how you're going to seek relief from any stress, is getting physically feeling better and get your rest from, your rest that you so need. So this is the message, right now, that this is rotating around this reading. Now, you've got the 8 crossing over the reading. I mean, we go from one extreme to the other here, from you needing to take your time and get some rest. Now you've ended up with the 8 of Wands, and this is telling me you're going to be hearing about a lot of information, a lot of activity coming in. Many things are going to be happening at once, and also, you're going to hear results right away. So this is about, making sure that you don't push yourself too hard and wear yourself out here where you're going to need this extra rest. Okay, so when you're being, bombarded by a million things to have to do all at once, be sure that you take care of yourself and you get that rest. Now, coming in above you, and what lies above you, or pardon me, below you, what lies below you, you have been given the beautiful 10 of Raphael. And it's a beautiful card. And it's a 10 of cups. And this is your happy ever after card. This basically means that you don't need to be worried about your situation in your home life or your relationships. It's like, you're going to see that you're going to be getting along, you're going to be harmonious, things are going to work out in your family life, and with your family members. So this is all about filling your life with beautiful relationships and loving and beautiful blessings coming into you. Now, for some of you, you may have met your significant other, and it could be a commitment coming in saying, gee, let's move in together, or let's make this commitment to get married and be exclusive with each other, and talk about our future, because life is very fragile right now and short for a lot of people, and people are saying, you know what, let's just do it. What are we waiting for? We deserve to be happy. Now, coming in above you, and the possibilities you've got is the Eight of Coins, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Ariel in the Angel Tarot. And this is about you taking, notice and being proactive with where it is you're going in your career. Some of you may have had to, step back and think, what am I going to do? How am I going to make my, pay my bills? How am I going to succeed? Am I going to have a job, and so on? But I do see that you're going to be working on something, and you know what, you're honing in your craft, and some of you may be deciding to take up a secondary job, which means you might be getting out on the internet, and you might be doing a networking business, or as an example, or you might be doing your craft and selling it out there. Maybe some of you have creative, talents to sell what you do. So I do see some of you may be studying, you may be taking another course. You may say, well, this is what's going to be out here when this is all over and the dust settles. This is the type of work that people will be wanting, and I'm going to study it. I'm going to take a course on it and training on it so that I'm able to step up and do what it is I want to do and make my income. Now, coming in, what lies behind you, and generally this is a past reference card, and this is the Tower, and the Tower is all about changing your life for the better. It's all about building a new foundation. It's all about being structured and focusing inward for stability, and you know what, turning a situation to your advantage. Now you learned a lesson, something happened suddenly, and it could also be this COVID right now that's changed everything in your life, because I talked about the Eight of Coins here. But know that this sudden revelation is offering you freedom to make the changes that you need to make. And you're going to be able to break free from procrastination. The shock factor's over that happened in the past, and now you're moving forward into a brand new direction here so that you can build a new foundation. And you're going to have the opportunities that this freedom and this end of a situation has brought in, that's going to bring in wonderful opportunities. Okay, change sometimes brings in wonderful opportunities. Coming in towards you, what lies before you in the future, you have been given the Knight of Michael, and this is the Knight of Cups, and or pardon me, the Knight of Swords. This is about you moving forward towards something very suddenly, and crossing over your reading was the Eight of Wands, and this tells me that maybe you're choosing to do something very quickly. You may have been given an offer, and you may have had to step up because of this situation to work hard towards your goals, so that you will have an income and you will have a job to go to. So I do see that you might be acting quickly. Perhaps you've heard from someone, or somebody's tipped you off and said, hey, this is something that's going to go on, it's going to benefit you, a new job coming into you, and you're going to act on it really quick. Okay, now when you do, just be careful that you read between the fine lines, that you're sure of what you're signing on. If it's a contract, if it's something that has to be co-signed, be careful, okay, that you read and between the lines, cross your T's and dot your I's. Now, coming in with where you are in the reading, you got intuition. And this is, trusting your intuition right now. We're talking about that. And a lot of this is, your life is going to get better in your home life because you're working on your career right now. And you just seem to have a knack for knowing what's going to work. So your creative process is unique to you. You just get started, and it's like things are going to land in your lap, like magic. You have a lot of endurance, and you're a hard worker. So once you get focused on a project, you don't stop. You are a trendsetter, and you seem to understand what people love and like. You are very forward thinking. You are being reminded that you have your own inner voice grinding away and guiding you towards your goal. So tap into your wisdom and allow yourself this higher perspective. And this is also true about here. You're working towards your goals here. Absolutely. You're working towards your goals here. So I do see this is where you are now. So trust your intuition and keep moving in that direction. Now, this is your environment, where you are right now in your environment, and you have been given storm fields. So, you know what? You may have to be clear and precise on something that you want to do, and it may cause a little bit of friction with someone else that might be nervous and they might not want to agree with you. But this is all about you stepping up and standing up for yourself with vision, okay, and seeing your future unfold, all right? But it's also about you doing what you need to do to bring you luck and fate and achieving a goal and fulfillment. So, you know what? I do see that this is, this is the environment you're going to be creating around you at this time. Now, what do you need to this is how your hopes and fears, basically. So what do you need to surrender to? So this is your hopes and fears card, and this is to your passion. So get out of your head and feed the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. And you're doing that. So many of you are doing that in your relationships and also towards your financial gain here, your finances, that part of the sector of your life right now, your careers. So, this sudden change that hit all of us is making so many people think about where it is they want to go and how are they going to make an income. And I do see a lot of you are going to be creative here. You may be selling something online. Now your outcome card is the situation will improve. Perfect. So you know what, your guides and divine that you lean into want you to know that they're aware that things look difficult right now. So however the situation is going to improve, it may take some time and there will most likely be some hard work ahead of you, but the effort you put forth will be worth it and things are going to get better. Now is not the time to give up on wounded friendships or ailing relationships. There is still hope for the future. So take heart and continue to work towards a partnership where both parties are fully filled and happy and you have a happy future coming in. So if this is a relationship situation, know that your cups are going to get filled. You're going to get that harmony. And if it's an income, you're working towards those goals. So I do see this working out. Things are going to get better. They're going to improve. Now, coming in with your first Lenormand message, oracle message here, you've been given the book. And this could mean that some of you are doing things by the book. You may be, taking up a course, as I said here, looking, considering training and a new form of education. Some of you may be writing a book. Some of you may be selling books, okay? But whatever it is, this book is what's going to be the book of knowledge that guides you through where you're going. You've been given the sarcophagus, which is the death card in traditional tarot. I like to refer to it as that, and that is things end and new beginnings begin. This tower moment happened in the past, and now you're learning from it. You're rebuilding a whole new foundation and structure on where it is you want to go. So look forward to that. Okay, things come to an end for a reason. We've yet to figure out with the COVID, but I think that Mother Nature has been, and our world has been dying, and our earth has been wounded, and we've been killing it. And it's time now for us to smarten up. And this stalemate that we're in, this stall, this pause, is clearing up our waters. It's purifying our air. We're not out there letting our egos push us forward for profit and greed. So look forward to this new future you're building. There's a double whammy, both towers. Now the tower in the Lenormand is very different. It talks about government, talks about banking, it talks about things like that, barriers. It talks about different things, but I do like to look at it as still rebuilding a new structure, looking forward to a new direction. Okay, going towards that. Beautiful. You've been given the house, and the house here, if you've been worried about your home, don't worry anymore. But it could mean that some of you are selling, you may be purchasing, you may be downscaling, you may be relocating, but you will have stability wherever it is you go. Okay, you may feel at home in your job, you may feel at home in a relationship, you may feel at home in a new home, or maybe you're renovating. You're taking time to do things in your home you're in now because you've got time to do that. Some of you may be cleaning out house. Okay, coming in with your tea leaf message you have been given. the bird perched, waiting for news and a package or a letter. And I think you're going to get it, okay? Because this often has to do with information coming in, and you're going to get results, okay? This is usually about instant results as well. Now, what do you need to focus on? Let's see what we need to focus on here, Taurus. Let's see what we need to focus on, my beautiful bulls. Spirit, please give me the cards for Taurus. I will take whatever comes out of the deck. Next go. Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you. Stay grounded. Okay, stay grounded. You're working on your goals here. You know, you've got a brand new beginning coming into you. And you know what? The situation is going to improve for you. So just stay grounded and stay focused on what it is you're working towards here, whether it's with your job or with your relationships, okay? Things are going to work out for you. But don't overdo, because you need to realize that you need to have some rest here. Take care of yourself and self-soothe. Beautiful. Well, my beautiful bulls, my beautiful Taurus, this is your reading, as I said, for April the 20th to the 27th. And again, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward towards new things coming into you, you know, rebuilding, you know, working on your relationships, working on your career here, trusting your own intuition, okay? And know that the situation is going to improve. But I still feel compelled to read this to you every week, and that is you never forgetting how far you've come, everything you have gotten through, all the times you have pushed on even when you felt you couldn't, all the mornings you got out of bed no matter how hard it was, all the times you wanted to give up but you got through another day. Never forget how much strength you have learned and developed throughout all of your challenges. Because you know, the universe and the divine, your higher power, want you to succeed and find your happiness and peace. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. Blessings, my beautiful souls, to play and stay safe.